What are superglobal in PHP? Superglobal actually are built-in variables that are always available in all scopes. That means you can call it in any scope of your code. There are some super variables. For example, one is global's super variable. You already have seen this type of super variable when I defined a variable as super global. That means I wanted to show it in all scope, so in that case I use that. If you go to the variable lecture, you will see this tutorial, and I practically used to calculate something using this variable there. So I am not going to tell you much about it now. There is a request super variable, super global variable, and this is actually an associative array, and by default it contains the contents that comes from the get, post or cookie request. Okay, so I will also show all those when I will practically work with that. You will then understand. The post is an associative array of variables that is passed to the script by the HTTP post method. I will also show you about that later. Then there is get superglobal. This is an associative array of variables passed to the current script by the URL parameters. I will also show you this in detail. There is a server variable in order to get the server path, the server header, the script location, etc. We sometimes need the server variable. The files variable, it is actually if you upload any file or any photo in the current script, then in order to get the photo in the server, you will need this variable. I will show you this in practical. There is env file, env superglobal, the associative array of variable that pass to the current script by the environment method. There is a more two important superglobals, that is cookie and session. Cookie is actually associative array of variables passed to the script by the HTTP cookies. So what is cookie, how we can use it, up to which time the cookie will be stored on your browser, everything I will show you practically. The session variable is another important thing that is actually needed in the script when we will work with the login, logout, etc. Then I will describe about the session in detail. So these are actually the super global variables that are used in PHP.